The secret to Colourfix is really the primer. What we set out to do probably 15, 16 years ago was to produce a product for pastelists that was light, fast, archival, permanent, and something that wouldn't require fixative. One of the great problems with pastels is that traditionally they've been done on paper and people have had to put spray fixative over them to build up layers of colour and to hold the pastel in place, because normal papers just don't have enough grip.
It just falls off. It falls off, right? After so much thickness.
That's right.
You lose it.
But of course, when you apply fixative, it changes the colour of the pastel, which is a disadvantage. We want to produce a product that would get rid of those problems for pastels. The core of the product is what we call Colourfix Primer. We do it in 20 colours now, and what it is, it's a toothy acrylic ground. We print it onto a 300 gram or 140 pound hot press watercolour paper. It's an archival surface with a product, light fast pigments. We use coarse ground pigments in the thing that help provide the tooth, plus 3 different grades of silica, provide a sandpaper-like finish. The finished product is the primer is screen printed onto the paper, and it gives a beautiful sanded surface that will hold multiple layers of pastel. So you can go over and over and over on the paper, not need fixative. The paper itself is incredibly forgiving because it's a watercolour paper. You can wet it, you can soak it, you can scrub it, not a problem.
And because the primer itself is acrylic.
And because so that's right, it's totally waterproof.
Yeah, wow.
Things you can do with Colourfix, you can take a pencil eraser,
just take it right off. Wow.
And take the mark right off.
And you don't see a mark on it. I mean, I'm looking real close at the sand and like there's really nothing.
It's gone.
There's just nothing there.
Yep. You can clean off with a brush, a dry brush. You can get adhesive tape onto the surface, and because it's an acrylic, it won't damage the surface, and you can lift layers. So if you put a layer of colour over that you weren't happy with and you want to remove it, you could actually take it. And one of the great things, of course, is if you've really mucked it up, you can come in and paint over the top.
Oh yeah, really? You got the matching colour, right?
Well, we also have the kitchen sink technique. If you've done a painting, you're not happy with it, you want to start again, take the whole sheet to the kitchen sink, turn on the tap.
Oh my God.
Scrubbing brush, clean it off, dry it off and start again. Yeah, it really is. It's a fantastic product. For people who do want more tooth, we've introduced a product called Super Tooth. It's only available in the natural colour. Yeah. It's Super Tooth. We have 50% more of the silica in the jar.
Right.
Okay, in the primer. So it gives it a heavier tooth, and will actually take more layers of pastel. Feels a little bit toothier, and also to differentiate it, rather than the 300 gram or 140 pound base watercolour paper, we use a 500 gram base paper. So it's more like a stiff card than the paper of the regular.
And that comes in the same size as the quarter sheet?
That comes in the quarter sheet, full sheet, and a double size sheet.
And a double sheet,
yeah, 40 inches by 28 inches approximately.
Boy, that'll make it a piece of work.
So it's a fantastic archival product.